I don't feel like I'm done yet. I just get on these tangents. I'm sitting in my car wasting my gas, if you will, or recharging my phone with the car because it does it extremely fast. Did I mention I'm menstruating? I like to talk about that. I hung out with Luke, like 2 days, I guess 2 days ago now, and Luke said something kind of cool to me that I wish I recorded. I told him I was bleeding, or whatever, I'm menstruating. And, like, he had the most genuine kind of, like, he has, like, a very feminine aspect. I really actually enjoy spending time with him a little bit. I can't explain it. We have a weird relationship. Like, a lot of times when we're hanging out, like, we both, like, are really in our phones, and, like, we're kind of in our own worlds, and, like, half the time we're not listening to each other's words. But at the same time, like, we're projecting energy off each other. I can't explain it. Like, it's like we're not friends, but, like, we have just, like, a weird, like, we accept each other's existence. Or, like, we have a weird bond. That's all I can say. Like, I can't explain our relationship, but, like, that's just our bond. And, like, yeah, we're connected through school, and, like, oh yeah, the way that we became friends is because we started fucking talking about psychedelics, by the way. Anyway, Lucas fucking said something cool that triggered me, that was cool to hear from a dude, on a male aspect, like, towards the feminine, and it made me think about it on a cosmic level. And yeah, he goes, so he's like, so you're bleeding? He's like, well, what's that like? And then he said some kind of subliminal thing subconsciously about, like, it being a form of payment or something like that, or, like, God's, oh man, it messed me up. I wish that I recorded my conversations with him. Like, I'm definitely going to have to record some conversation with this friend of mine, or whoever, this person that's been brought in my life, because he totally gave me consent to. And yeah, he'll talk openly on the record about polyamorous and stuff. We have a lot of great things to talk about. I would be tempted to reach out to him right now. I am that kind of person, by the way. I am so spontaneous. Like, I am totally that chick who's like, yeah, sitting in her car at 2 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, if I think of you and your energy and I think that you might be up and we can have some conversation, like, I might contact you. I'll be honest, the responsible thing for me to do is, yeah, go to sleep and go to work. But I am so fucking energetically charged up with all the consciousness and all the fucking awareness and all the things going on. And with this Taurus moon, it just made me want to take charge in the middle of the night. Just go do shit. And everybody's just trying to get action. There's a lot of shit going on, and that's why people aren't getting any satisfaction. Man, I don't know what I've told you already and what I haven't, so things get really confusing. I don't want to reiterate myself, but I definitely do rethink about a lot of things. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I thought my roommate threw my fucking car key into the bushes today, man. I went and sat in the bushes, and I was looking for the bushes. I'm pretty sure I said that. But I literally had that experience today where I genuinely had the thought to myself that this girl did that to me. And as much as I felt like I deserved it, because I felt like a shitty person, because I bit her, or because, yeah, like, I attacked her, I defended myself, or whatever. I'm sorry. If you're gonna, like, I thought it was kind of funny at the time. I wasn't expecting it to go the way it did. The girl got really in my face, like, and, like, yeah, she was shoulder checking me, and she pushed me a couple times. And then, yeah, at one point when she was in my face, I kissed her, and I think I slightly bit her lip at the same time when I did it. And it created a lot of shit. And, like, I felt like she liked it. I feel like I mentioned all this already before, but at the same time, still. Man, there's this girl, Sarah Parker. Hey, girl, if you're listening to this right now, I love you. You're my homeboy. I don't know what to say. I mean, I can say a couple different things. Sarah Parker is a hot-ass lesbian. And, like, she's a Viking soul. And she's really hardcore. And she's hot and stuff. And, yeah, she's cool. I like her. She's dope. And, like, we're bros. Like, we're, like, sisters. I can't explain. We have, like, such a weird bond. I gotta record some of my conversations with her, too. I really, really love her and her energy. She recently took me to Casadega on kind of, like, a date. God, it was so nice. I mean, it wasn't like... I just had someone, like, she just picked me up in her car. There's flowers in the car when I got in. Maybe they were for me, but they were just kind of just sitting in the center console, so it was kind of cool. It was, like, it seemed like it was, like, one of those things that, like, when you go to prom, like, those wrist things, it totally seemed like, I don't know if it was that, but, or, like, it just seemed like something like that. It was, like, something small but beautiful, and, like, she insisted on paying for everything, like coffee, like, kept trying to pay, like, she wouldn't let me do anything, but I was able to buy, like, my own, like, psychic stuff for the business and stuff, which was cool. Like, I felt like I had to sneak away to do so. Like, it's very sweet. I do like it. Like, obviously, I'm into Findom, and I like it, but sometimes, like, it makes me feel like I owe you something, or, like, it depends on the kind of relationship we have. It has to do on an energetic level, too, like, kind of when I connect with people, and it's hard to explain, but only if you've had that kind of relationship with me can you really know. it's hard to slip people subliminal messages like when you kind of get to know me and stuff like that. I wanted to say something and then I kind of lost the information I was trying to say to that person and stuff like that. But at the same time, I just didn't have the courage or the heart to say things because I was afraid of rejection. That's what's going on with everyone, by the way. We're also fucking afraid of rejection that we're kind of willing to pretend and like show you the parts of me that you love. Like, hey, I have a lot of money. Don't you want to be my friend? I have a lot of money. Hey, I'm beautiful. Don't you want to be with someone who's beautiful? Hey, I'm smart. Hey, I'm famous. I don't know. I'm just talking about the things that people value. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. The struggle is real. It just made me sick and nauseous. And I just, like, you guys, I feel like I come into contact with people that think that their lives are so bad. But at the same time, like, I'm just asking for one thing. And I feel like a lot of people have it. And I just want it. And it's just like a space to call your own. And I know a lot of people don't have that too. I realize that too. And I understand the financial struggle and all of that stuff. I'm in it with you. Though, does that mean that, like, just because you're suffering now and I'm in it with you, like, does that not mean you don't want me to surpass you ever? Or, like, you don't want to allow that? Or, like, I can't, like, please, hope. I need people in my life who want good things, who want me to have my sacred space. I need that energy more than anything else. And it's not even about just having any piece of property. Like, I mean, I can go rent any fucking $1,500 a month place, right? Just pick any place. It's more than that. It's so deep. It's about, like, exactly, like, am I by a gun range? Like, how's my sleep affected? What's going on inside the building? Like, I would prefer to have, like, a house, like, somewhere. I'm not trying to move states, you guys. You don't fucking understand my father's health and my family. Like, maybe you're taught to abandon your family even if they treat you like shit. To do so, like I have other commitments, and like I never said my family treated me like shit. I just know that my family's been through a lot of shit, and yeah, that's how that's projected upon me. And like I love my family. They're great people, and they have like their own sufferings, and I see that too. We all do. It's just human, and parents aren't suddenly magically better than anybody else. There's so many things going on. There's so many things I want to talk about. Some things I would do better about if I actually had someone to interview me. So people that spend time with me and that watch these things, Aqua Dude, you definitely come to mind, where you just talk to me and like just ask me questions or add your contributions. I wish that you would reveal yourself more. I mean, I don't understand why you can't at this point. There's no reason to. I told you the collective needed your voice. There's so much going on. I'm falling in love with you guys on here on YouTube, by the way. I'm not sure how long we're going to have this or how long this will last. Although I strongly encourage you to connect with me through my email or just, that's why I push the It's My URLs, because it's the whole, like, my total online existence, like my own personal blueprint that I've created instead of people like hiding behind my image and name or whatever. I'm attempting to build something, but it sucks because I use my real name. Like, I had like these contracts like where I couldn't escape. Like, it's, I created all this, and it's beautiful, and it's great, and I love it. I'm just refining. I'm in this refinement process, and I know that I'm meant to be single, and I kind of want to be. Yet at the same time, like, I want that safety. Oh, man, a lot of thoughts of the museum came up, too, because I'm going through the breakups, and, like, yeah, I was kind of connected with the museum, and I'm madly in love with them, and like I do still madly love them, you guys. Like, I know, like, a lot of you know, like, the shadow of our relationship and how much money I invested into the place, and just like, I know it's difficult for you to understand my contract and my involvement, but you understand my involvement with you, and I know all your shit and your problems, so please understand my commitments and what's going on with the museum and how important this is to me. I'm not sure how transparent I'm allowed to be. I mean, even with this, I feel like I'm in gray area that might not, like not want to talk about our past or whatever. Though the museum is seriously, there's something big going on there, and it's very important. It's a very sacred space for me, and I feel all these needs to do things for it, and just, I'm at the will of the universe. Man, I want to say that I have an opportunity to basically buy the museum and buy the whole property and keep it here. Otherwise, the museum's moving or gone, or sell everything. And Yeah, the museum's like mine. I can't explain it. Me and Wolf are the same person. I know that doesn't make sense. And in some ways it does make sense. And nobody really knows Wolf. At the same time, I'm completely opposite of Wolf. We had too many cooks in the kitchen, which is also like why we don't mix well. Like, we have like our own set of ways. We're different generations too. Like, there's a lot of different levels, and we taught each other different things. And like, what always happens in teaching relationships, if you both are teaching each other, like, you always feel like you're out teaching, or like ego happens. Yeah. Or we switch roles. Sometimes we switch roles. We give more power to the other person. I said it, man. Trying to figure out what's going on with the museum right now. I'm just enjoying every moment, and I'm gonna be there when I am meant to. A wizard's never late. He's always appropriately on time. Stuff like that. There's a lot of depths going on. I have like some heavy stuff to get into tomorrow with Aqua Dude. I'm excited for you and Aqua Lady, Aqua Woman, whatever. Aqua Chick. I'm excited for you guys to show up, man. I bought some crystals for you. I'm excited to give them to you. I kind of forgot how much they cost. I think it was like $12.7 and what was the other one? Oh, and $10. I'm giving you something else that's really cool that I bought for myself. It's messing me up. It's good in small doses. I'm being told to give it to you guys. It's meant to be in your house, maybe in your kitchen. I'm remote viewing your house. I feel like there's an island. I see an island is what I keep seeing. I don't know if you have an island in your house. It's like one of those things, like it's a center counter. I definitely keep seeing like something that represents that. And it keeps changing forms. Like it's like, I don't know, it's tables. Like, I can't explain. I kind of don't really like feel comfortable doing this because I don't want to be wrong, so it's going to be like hard for me to like keep going. Though I really, really, really want to do more remote viewing exercises, and I would like to be trained, and yes, in some ways, like, I would love to and be perfect for working for CIA, but at the same time, I need my powers to be used for good, not for, like, I don't know. I don't want to be brainwashed. Don't fuck with me. I'm trying to do my own stuff. Like, I'm not trying to be a part of some system or some kind of, like, synchronicity. I'm trying to be my own individuality and not tap into anything else. Although at the same time, it's all around me, so it's hard not to absorb this. And it's like everybody's so cookie cutter. It's like the Elon Musk thing. Like, exactly. They're giving everyone the same consciousness. Everyone's obsessed with sports or brainwashed by guns or politics. Dude, I'm about to go off about some politics, by the way. I'm about to post, like, some post that's probably going to get me banned from posting because nobody wants to see the lynching photograph. It's a cartoon, and it's like, it's political, but it's more than political, you guys. It's politics, multiple parasites. But seriously, it's nonsense. It's fake. I can't explain. I'm tired of trying. I just feel like drained and like I need to do more for myself. I didn't eat exceptionally well. I drank more water today than I ever did, and I feel like I only drank 1 bottle of water. I know what I need to do in some aspects, or I think I know what I'm supposed to do. It's just a matter... God, I tweeted this today. Not knowing what to do and knowing what to do and not doing is the same thing. Something like that. I have so much GoPro stuff to deal with. I'm just like so overwhelmed. Like, I need a partner. I need a life partner. By the way, that's in my will have, won't have list. I cannot wait to finish my will have, won't have list and a partner. I think that you'd be surprised if you fit into the category, honestly, just by me just putting that out there. I remember one thing off the top of my head. I will have a life partner who spends their free time reading. That's definitely, if you don't read, you don't qualify for my husband. I will have a life partner who loves possums. Actually, I feel like I'm totally down with a husband who hates possums because I'm totally all about, like, totally changing your life about possums and making you love on them. I'm a character. I'm a handful. I have a lot of trauma, a lot of issues, but I also have a lot of great things. But just like the Eamon book I was showing you before, the Cobwebs and Tears, when you connect to the high level, it has equal parts low levels. I love you, man. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Take care of yourself. I'll do the same for me. Namaste.